All right, guys, we are gonna hop in and get started. I know it's month end, so I appreciate everybody getting on, especially in Montana. And then we have the family call tonight, which is at 7 p.m. Pacific time. And what is that? 10 p.m. Eastern. So we're going to go ahead and jump right in. So first, I just wanted to welcome Montana and just really thank her for taking the time out to do this Zoom. She is not only a triple diamond with the company, but one of the sweetest leaders that I have met. She has answered a million, bajillion, trillion of my questions, and we've never met in person. And I'm just so thankful to hear from her tonight. And I know everybody else is excited to hear from her as well. So Montana, I'm just going to have you tell us a little bit about yourself. What was life like before It Works? What is it like now? You know, kind of take us through your whole story, your journey, how long it took you to promote each rank, all that good stuff. So I know you're triple diamond now, but not for long. Going to be a quick trip to ambassador for you, girlfriend.
I know. I'm excited, girl. Okay, so hi, you guys. My name is Montana. Yes, I am loud, but I'm also an introvert if you meet me in person, okay? So I am a single mama of 3 kiddos. They are 11, 9, and 7, okay? I started this business when I was living in Alaska. I'm prior military myself, and my ex-husband, he was military too, so that's obviously why we are in Alaska. And so I came across this business because somebody was posted about it on social media. Anybody a red personality on here? Like, tell me in the chat below if you're a red personality, because I seen money and I said, I need that, okay? Because I was broke, you guys. I had 2 kids in diapers, okay? So my kids were 4, 1.5, and 10 months old when I joined this business. So it was crazy and chaotic. And this part I don't usually share, but I was actually working as a nurse in an urgent care, you guys, when I started this business. So I was working full time, being like kind of already a single mom because he was in the military, so I never really seen him anyways. And raising 3 kids, okay? We had $50 left a month. I was $60,000 in debt, you guys. I don't know if anybody's ever had this moment, but you look at your life and you just say, I'm sick of it. Like, when does this end? That was me. I knew nothing about the product, you guys. That is it. I didn't know anything. I didn't know anything about the business. I knew nothing about the company. I had no idea what social media really was. I had 89 Facebook friends on my account when I started, and those were people like I went to high school with or something, okay? And so I started this business. I took it from my bill money and I signed up. I paid $99 to sign up. Some people have paid 20, some people have paid 49, 39, 60 something, all kinds of different. But I paid the full price. I paid $99 to join this business because I seen that it was worth it. I was ready to have something more. So in 27 days, I double promoted to Ruby. You guys, I made over $1,500 in cash, okay? I slang those raps like there ain't nothing to it. And I'm not even a people person. So, but you put money in front of me and I'm like, okay, I can do that. And so I went Ruby in 27 days. I went diamond in 3 months. I went double diamond in 7 months, you guys. I just kept going and kept building and I never stopped to think, do I feel discouraged today? Do I feel like I'm in a funk today? No, I did not. Okay. I didn't stop. Then life hit me. Okay. Anybody ever had life hit you? Drop a 1 in the comment right now if you've ever had life hit you and you're like, how do I get out of this right now? So I went through that. I went through a divorce. I had to fight for custody of my kids. It was one of the loneliest points in my life that I've ever felt. You guys, I was literally in the point where I was in my closet drinking wine, probably a little drunk, and writing scripture. Okay. I literally was. And I'm going to be transparent because you know what? When you are in dark spots, it's not pretty whatsoever. It is not pretty at all. And that was a not so pretty part of my story. You guys, I was crying, I was writing scripture, and I was probably a little bit drunk. Okay. I got up the next day and I said, I'm picking myself back up. I'm picking. It was just a choice, right? It was just a flip in the switch. And I was diamond paid at that point. I went from diamond to triple diamond in 28 days. Okay. 28 days from diamond to triple. Do you guys understand how fast that is? You guys understand how hard you have to work to do that? But it happened. I put my kids in private school because it was offered where I lived. I was paying off my debt. At 18 months into the business, you guys, I was debt free, completely debt free because of this business. But here's what happened. Anybody have toxic family members? Drop a 2 in the chat right now if you have like a whole boatload of those. All right, so I thought it would be a really good idea to move back home where my family was. It's not a good idea. I don't suggest it, okay? Anyways, I moved back home to where my entire family was, and it killed me. It killed my soul. It killed my energy. This is why we preach. If you have, like, it's so important the circle you have around you, because it will make you and break you, because no matter how strong your inner circle is, like your heart and your toughness, it will start pounding and pounding and pounding away on that exterior surface, you guys. It will. And so that's why it's so important to watch who you allow vent to you, guys. I dropped my business. Dropped it. I went back to work. I got in a toxic relationship. I was doing everything toxic that I did not want. I allowed the devil to come in and just speak death over me and just say, Montana, you're a one-hit wonder. Montana, you're not good enough. Montana, you're not worthy enough. Montana, you're not meant to be here. This isn't the place for you. Have you guys ever felt the devil speaking that over you? Because that was me, okay? That's what happened. For almost an entire year, I had that happen to me over and over and over again until this very moment, to where I was working 12 hours and I come home. This is my never again, you guys. Anybody have a never again? This is mine, and it's so strong that I almost cry every single time, because it's the ambition that's on my back that makes me never give up. Okay. And you have to have one of those or you're not succeeding. You got to have that ambition on your back of your never again. And this was mine. I walked in and all my kids came to me, right? And I wrote a post about this the other day, but it literally felt like I just had permanent marker of exhausted, the words exhausted, written all over my face 24/7. Okay. And I walked in, I was working 12, 14 hours days, and my kids wanted my attention. I did not want to give them my attention. I love my kids with all my heart, but I was so exhausted from life beating on me and feeling the way I was feeling and struggling financially. My business was good before I let it go, but I let it go completely, you guys, because of the devil. And because I started believing those lies. But I walked in and I went to my kitchen and I kind of just slid down the countertop and just fell to the floor. And I bursted out in tears because I said, like, how did I allow my life to get like this? How did I allow my family to struggle like this? How did I let this happen? Because this isn't something that just happened to me. I let this happen to me by giving up on my dreams, by giving up on my goals, by going back to what I knew wasn't good for me. You guys, I literally woke up the next day and quit my job. I made that decision right there because I said, I'm done. I'm done living this life. I'm done living in this struggle, and I'm done feeling miserable and exhausted and not giving my kids more that I know that they deserve. And I have been running consistently in my business for 2 years now. Okay. We bought a house this year. I own 2 cars that are paid off completely. We have land. We're building our farm. Like, we're doing all the things, you guys. 6 years ago and even 3 years ago, I didn't have a Christmas for my kids. Not a single present under my tree. Do you want to know what I just did the other day? I got on Amazon and I got all the presents I wanted for them. Okay. And I was able to click checkout and I was able to feel good. I was able to say, I could buy these just fine. I was able to go today and get my Christmas tree and all the decorations for our new house and just say it's fine. I'm not worried about money because all my bills are on auto pay, because you know what? I decided to walk in faith of what God was calling me to do, even when it was uncomfortable and even when I didn't want to. And even on the days where I felt like I was getting 0 on my phone, but I made that change right there. Every single day I make that choice. Whether you guys don't know this about me, but I struggle with depression, anxiety, PTSD, and I'm also dyslexic. Okay. So even on the days where I have to go stand in the mirror in there and cry and get ready and get dressed and work my business and be the leader that I know my team wants me to show up to be, I do it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how I feel. My emotions don't get involved in my business anymore. I stand in that mirror and I will get ready for my day and I will show up regardless of how I feel or what is going on in my life. And so that is my story.
Absolutely amazing. I'm like watching the chat and everybody's like, yes, yes, agree, like love it, like preach, girl. Like it's so true. And the thing that it's crazy because I haven't heard like your full story like this, and our stories are super similar. Like 6 years ago, I didn't have Christmas presents or a tree because I was so burned out and I was so tired and I just didn't care. And I was like, and I had 3 kids under 3, and I was like, meh, who needs them? But I woke up on Christmas Day so depressed, so sad, so just like, this is not how life is supposed to be. And I joined It Works on Christmas Day 6 years ago and knew nothing about the product. Only had 138 people on my social media. So you guys, it doesn't matter. Like Montana had 89. She never tried the product when she joined. I had 130. I never tried the product when I joined, but we saw that there was money to be made and we went and we made money. Like that's kind of the difference. And then life hits, like life is going to hit. It's like what is it? A known fact that every 6 months, something really huge is going to happen in your life or somebody's life that you know. What you decide to do with what happens when life hits, it's your choice. It's up to you. And so Montana's, just shared all these things that she has gone through over the past couple of years, but here she is, a triple diamond, bringing in all of these new people. And, yes, she lost rank. Let me tell you something, guys. Everybody loses rank. Everybody. I don't care who you talk to. They have all lost rank. They just don't talk about it. And so, the fact that Montana lost rank, I've lost rank, you guys. I've gone from being built for presidential, almost ambassador, to Ruby, and rebuilt to triple and triple with my husband. Like it happens to everybody. People just don't talk about it. But what you do when you drop is where the difference is in how you are going to continue to work your business. And so things happen to everybody. They happen all the time. The devil is going to sneak in. I kind of had a little laugh when you said you were drinking in the closet because I've 100% been there, done that. And I bet if we ask people in the chat who else has done it, it's probably like 90% of the people on the Zoom right now because that's what happens. And then going debt free, like that's amazing. $60,000 in debt to being debt free, being able to do Christmas presents for your kids, being able to buy a tree, owning a house, owning property, like that is so huge. And I know that this is motivating the 135 people that are on here tonight and countless people that are going to watch this replay. So I'll be the first to say I'm super proud of you. I feel like you're my soul sister. And so I am curious. So I know TikTok has been like huge for you. 125, probably more than that since yesterday. DTs in less than 2 months. But before TikTok was a thing, did you grow mostly on Facebook or Instagram, or how did you mostly like when you went from diamond and rebuilt to triple like so quickly? How did you do that?
So I did it. I have built my entire business strictly on Facebook. Yes, I have an Instagram, but if you go look at my Instagram, I have like 3,000 people on there. Okay. And so I have done strictly just Facebook. And this isn't the first time I've been a top recruiter. This is actually like the 5th time that I've been a top recruiter in the company over my last 6 years in the business. And so before that, it was just all Facebook, period. And that's how I do it.
That's amazing. Okay, so Facebook has been everything. Then this TikTok thing happened. Like, were you nervous about getting on TikTok? Did it take a while, or were you just like, I'm just gonna do it? Because I know you said you have, you suffer from anxiety and stuff like that, and I'm with you on that one. And I know so many people do, especially this year. Like 2020 has been rough for everybody. So were you kind of like, let me just check it out, or did you just be like, screw it, everybody's doing it, I'm just gonna go all in?
So first of all, I love that everybody says that 2020 is so rough because I love 2020. I don't like 2020 because of like the whole virus thing, but y'all, I love 2020, and let me tell you why. Okay. Because 2 years ago, I decided to wake up and say, I'm grateful, I am thankful, and I am humbled. No matter what that day brings me, no matter what the world brings me, no matter what my paycheck looks like, I am going to be happy and I am going to be thankful and so grateful regardless, you guys. And I have had my stepmom who passed away from COVID. So I'm not writing that off. Don't you dare think I'm saying that. Okay. But what I'm saying is I'm choosing to be grateful for my blessings versus focus on 2020 has been bad. No, 2020 has freaking changed my life. Okay. All year long, it has changed my life. Okay. Whether I had a good paycheck or I had a low paycheck, it don't even matter. I am choosing to focus on those blessings. So anybody that's on here right now that says 2020 is get over, I'm like, give me another month, a couple months of 2020. Okay. So I want to talk about the whole TikTok thing because y'all, I'm an introvert. I disqualified myself from TikTok 100%. Everybody was on that in February, March, and April and May. I'm like, I ain't doing that. One, I don't wear makeup. Two, I barely put a bra on. Three, I'm barely dressed most of the time. I can't shake my butt. I can't dance. All right. I have no idea how to choreograph whatever they do on TikTok. I have no idea. Okay. And so I disqualified myself from that 100%, even from Instagram, y'all. I totally have disqualified myself, right? But here's the thing. Anybody ever feel like they have so much potential in their hearts and in their mind? Like they have that person that they want to become. They have an idea of what their business wants to look like. They have just that, they have all these things that you want to pull out of yourself and who you want to become. I kept envisioning her, you guys. And so in September, at the end of September, I said, okay, I'm going to prepare for success, right? I had no idea that I was going to enroll all these distributors. I had no idea. Okay. I didn't know that was coming. But what I did know is that if I was going to go in major for my success over these next few months, that I was going to prepare for it first. And this is what I'm telling you guys before I even go into the whole TikTok thing. This is super important for you to do regardless. Okay. It is your mindset. You got to get over yourself and you got to get over the fear and prepare yourself for that success. Who do you want to be? Bring it out. What does your work ethic want to look like? Bring it out. Like if you could envision the perfect you every single day and that you get to go to bed every single night as her, what would that look like, you guys? And so I kept feeling it on my heart and tugging, Montana, you are ambassador material. Montana, you are meant to inspire and motivate as an ambassador, no longer as a triple diamond. We're not doing that. It's time to grow. And you know what? I've never promoted in my life to where I didn't feel it first. Okay. And this was me feeling it first. And so I said, okay, my upline, who's a presidential, said I need to get on TikTok. So I'm going to stop being hard-headed and I'm actually going to go listen to her. How many of you have written off your upline ever before? Don't you dare lie to me. Okay. I know you have. I know you've done it. I've done it so many times, you guys. Okay, so I said, I'm going to prepare for success. And so that's exactly what I did. I was told to make 3 TikToks a day and post it on my social media or on TikTok and post 1 on Reels once a day. Okay, I didn't have any other things. I didn't know how I was going to do this, but I said, you know what? I do have a mess of my life. Anybody have a mess in their life? And I do have a message that I can share with people. Okay, which is the business. And so I said, I can do that. I can legit point at stuff that involves a message and I can post that on TikTok. That is something that I can do. That is something that everybody can do right now is do 1, 2, and 3. And that's your TikTok. Okay. I'm not saying you have to get on here and twerk because I can't twerk, y'all. I can dance. All right. I can't. I just look like a short little Oompa Loompa girl that's trying to twerk and I look like I'm having seizures. It just don't work. Okay. It just don't. So I said, okay, I'm going to prepare for this. You guys, what I did is on Sundays, okay, I prepared all of my TikToks, all of them, 27 TikToks I would do in one single day and get them done. I would save them to my drafts. When I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning to get my kids on the bus by 6, I post them at 5:30, one, and I post another one at noon, and I post another one at 2. Okay, that's what I did every single time. Did I know that those times would work? Absolutely not. But those are the times that were convenient for me based off my schedule. Okay. So I went ahead and did those and I just kept consistent with it, you guys. I did not get my first hits. My first TikTok didn't even get a like on it until 4 days later. Okay. It just didn't. And then guess what happened to it, y'all? It went viral. It has like 100,000 something likes on it. I have like 14,000 comments on it at this point. I still haven't even gotten through it yet. All right. And it's still there. So that's what happened. So don't get discouraged when you post a TikTok. You're like, nobody liked it. No, keep consistent with it. Keep doing it regardless. Okay. Stop focusing on the right there second results, the instant success that you want to get from something, and start deciding to be consistent with something. And that's what I did. That's what I did with TikTok, and I kept consistent with it. You guys, here's the thing. I only signed 10 distributors in the first 15 days of the month. Okay. After the 15th of October is when I've signed the rest of the 100 and something distributors. Okay. Seriously. So 10 distributors within the first 15 days of October. And then I've signed 100. I can't do math. Okay. I've signed 127 so far. So it's just, you got to be consistent with it. Okay. And find a method that works for you. Guess what? I failed training my first 10 distributors that I signed. I did, because I didn't have a system in place, which I'm sure is your next question, is talking about the system. So I'll cut it off right there, and whatever your next question is, we'll go from there.
Yeah, no, that's totally perfect. I was writing down, like, when you were talking about how mindset is everything, I posted something on our team page a little bit ago, and it was like, this is what separates the boys from the men. So like, this is what separates the girls from like the boss babe women that we were all designed to be, because if we were designed to be incredible boss babe women, we would not be here. So like, mindset is everything. And I should say, this link that you guys have right now, Monday through Friday, every morning at 6 a.m. Pacific time, my team does morning mindset. We pray, we do devotions, we journal. We watch motivational videos, and we spend time together. And it's something that we started on January 1st of last year. And we've done every single day without fail, except for Thanksgiving. And we probably won't do Christmas because of the holidays. But that is something that will absolutely incredibly change your business. And the reason why I decided to do that for our team is because I was lacking in mindset. So if you're growing a team and there's an area that you know that you're lacking in, put yourself out there to do that thing, because that's going to get you from A to B. That's going to make you, the more uncomfortable you are in a situation, the faster you grow, the better leader you become. And now there's people on my team that lead it with me, and they're phenomenal leaders as well through mindset. And so it's this Zoom that you guys are on. I'll make a word swag and I'll send it to the presidential group. But it literally is life-changing, you guys. Mindset is everything. And so if you go into the week telling yourself all these positive affirmations, like what Montana's saying, like, she is a badass enroller, she tells herself that. Sorry, kids.
No, she's used to it. Fine. Go sit down, please.
She's what she's putting it out there to the universe and to God, and saying, these are the things that are coming. These, I know that they're coming. I'm putting it out there, and I'm going to thank you in advance for all the things that are coming. That's what will separate your success from like where you're at right now, is changing your mindset, self-development. I used to hate the word self-development because I'd be like, what do people mean? Like, what are they doing? But it's just putting yourself out there, getting on Mindset Zoom, journaling. I'll put it in or actually, Tiffany, can you put it in the chat, babe? I can see that you just commented on here. If you could put
I love that you said that, because in September, you guys, and I want to hit on this so strongly, because I kept letting myself down. I kept breaking promises to myself. How many of you guys have ever broken promises to yourself? We're so quick to keep them to everybody else, but we are the first person to break promises to, okay? And I'm not saying that my mindset sucked, because it didn't, but it wasn't where I wanted it to be, okay? And this is where it comes back down to, I envisioned this girl, I envisioned this woman, I envisioned this leader, but I kept saying to myself, like, how do you pull her out? Like, how do you start becoming her? And this is where I have just said, I'm going to manifest it over and over. Like, even if I don't believe it right this second, I'm still going to start manifesting it by saying, like, listen, I am an ambassador diamond. I am allowed to give myself permission to invest in me to better who I am. I am allowed to enroll massively. I am allowed to be successful. I am allowed to have this kind of income. I'm allowed to do these things. And I kept just manifesting it over and over and over again, because here's the thing, you guys, we always see like these top leaders, right? You see all the triple diamonds and presidentials and ambassadors and the number one money earner, number three money earner. Who would love to be around those people, right? You would love to spend at least 5 minutes in their shoes, right? And just say, like, can I pick your brain for a second, right? And so that's what I kept saying to myself. You know what? I am worthy enough to be around Jade Hooper. I am worthy enough to be around Stephanie Dunn. I am worthy around to be around anybody who makes more money than me. Okay. I'm allowed to be around them all. And so that's literally what I just kept saying to myself over and over and over again. And then you know what happened, girlfriend? I started rolling, and then I started having all these Zooms with y'all. And I'm like, I manifested this. But 2 months ago, don't stop manifesting it just because you don't see the instant results, you guys. And you know, now I get to be on a Zoom with Stephanie Dunn tomorrow. Like, what? Okay. Manifest it and don't quit on it. Change your mindset.
Yes, I love that. And that is so exciting. Can I sneak on that Zoom? Like, can you send me the info?
Girl.
Okay, so a ton of people are asking about how you're onboarding them and stuff, but I wanted to ask like 2 questions before we get to that. Because I think understanding TikTok is the best thing that we can do before we talk about how you're gonna, train people that you get from it. So 27 TikToks a week on Sunday. Love that. And then, so the posting times you do at 5, 12, and 2, that works for you. Have you tried using like that template that has gone around that's like best times for TikTok, or do you have an alarm set for these times?
So I don't have an alarm set for them. I just know, like, it's just consistent for me to just know and to do. But here's the thing. Once you get 1,000 followers on your Instagram and you go to the little live option, you can see when people are actually online on TikTok and when the best time for you to post it. And everybody's is going to be different. But once you gain that 1,000 followers, you can start seeing how that transitions with the people that are following you too. Mm-hmm. So that's something I now do, but I did not do in the beginning because I didn't know about it. Okay, so those are seriously just the times that I'm just consistent with regardless, because I know to be consistent with them.
Perfect. I love that. I know I challenged my girls to hit 1,000 before the end of the year. So if you're not at 1,000, make sure you guys get there, because that's a game changer. That's when you can post your, social or your influencer app if you use one, or your website if you use one that's connected to a different. I don't think you can post our It Works websites on TikTok, can you? Do you know?
I've never tried.
Yeah, I've never tried either. I do it through my link. Yeah, so Linktree or Milkshake if you guys have those. When you were growing your followers, did you get most of your followers through your videos, or did you do like the follow? You know how some people post like the follow me and I'll follow you, or we just did one. My team just did one yesterday where it was like comment, where you're from and how many kids you have, and then anybody who loves it, go follow them, they'll follow you back. Like, did you do stuff like that, or did you just kind of grow organically?
No, I just grew straight through my videos. I've never done anything like that before. It's honestly just straight through my videos. Yep.
Nice. Awesome.
Okay. So I'm going to pinpoint on that, because for me personally, I don't do that kind of stuff. Like I even like on Facebook and stuff like that, I don't even engage with other people's posts. Okay. If they comment on mine, great. Like, I'm going to engage with you, but I'm super, super consistent with understanding that I'm not on TikTok to be a consumer of everybody else's videos. Okay. Because when you're a consumer of it, you're going to waste time. You're going to waste time by scrolling. You're going to waste time by being on other people's stuff. And I'm not saying that you can't do that. I'm just saying, for me, it's not a preference, because if I am on Facebook, if I'm on Instagram, if I'm on TikTok, I'm going to be on there producing things that's going to make me money. Okay. And so I guess that's just my thing I do.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. And it makes so much sense. And it kind of, I was actually wondering when I was going through, I follow some people that have like huge accounts, and they only have they'll have like 248,000 people, and like they're following like 20. And I'm like, what? Like, how did this happen? Okay, so that's good info. So mostly just through the content that you're putting out there.
Yeah.
Okay, and then do you notice a difference between using hashtags or using no hashtags? Have you noticed a difference?
So my first video that I did that went viral, I had no hashtags on it because I didn't know I was supposed to be using them. But my other videos, I do use hashtags on them and they do fine too. But here's the thing, it's hit and miss. You never know what is going to get people's attention on TikTok. But I have found the simpler I make it, like make my TikTok videos, the more attraction they get. Okay. So the ones that I think look like crap and they're stupid are the ones that everybody wants to comment on. Okay. So I can say that about TikTok is that you just never know what's going to go viral or get a lot of attention. And they can be the most simplest little videos that allows you to see success and people start commenting on them. Yeah. And I use the hashtags that just pop up. So when I just click my little hashtag and they're in blue or red, those are the ones that I use.
Perfect. And those are usually the ones that are trending anyway, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Awesome. Yeah, I've noticed the simpler, the better, or like even the faster. It's weird. It's like the algorithms with TikTok, like nobody knows how they work. But it really just takes one video for your account to go viral. And then what happens is when you post that one video and everybody, people start watching it, commenting, interacting on it, then they're going to go back and watch all your other videos. And so you see all your other videos increase in interaction as well. And so I know you probably have this, but you have to go back and like go back through the old ones and make sure you didn't miss comments. It's like, because you don't get notified all the time either. So
girl, I seriously have probably a total of 14,000 people that I still have not touched yet. That are still there that I haven't been able to get to because there's just not enough time in the day.
That's amazing. I know we all want that problem.
And you can just make them so simple and share your mess and your message and stop being afraid. Stop, okay? Yeah. Just stop. Just do it.
And I'm thinking about it. And you said the end of September. You started this in the end of September. So end of September, October, November, 2 months. And in that time, you signed 127 distributors. It is the 29th of November. So every single person on this Zoom can sign 127 distributors between now and January 31st, especially with the stuff that's coming out, you guys. Like, there's so much information coming out. And if you're a triple and above, you're fortunate to be on leader calls with our top VIPs and corporate and our field leaders. And so just know that in exactly a month from today, some crazy things are going to be announced on the family call, like literally the last Sunday in December. And then all of the bonuses are going to be announced, like everything. So put in the work now, you guys. Like, get your TikToks up, put them in your drafts, record them. The easiest thing to do, like that we've done on our team, and this is just a tip for anybody that wants it, but anybody who has a TikTok, we just ask them to share a video or two that they find in a TikTok group that's simple, duplicatable, and will take less than 2 minutes to make and put out there and just get it done. And so we share those every single, week with each other. Or if you're scrolling through and you see something, you're like, oh my gosh, I totally want to do that. Just do it. Don't wait until your hair is done. Don't wait until your makeup's done. Click on that sound and do it. You know what I mean? Like, just do it right away. Save it in your drafts if you want. You can add stuff to it later. But don't become like a TikTok scroller. Like, you want to be a TikTok enroller. Like, you don't want to be one of those people that get on TikTok and literally like watch and watch and watch and watch and watch and watch, because it happens to everybody, and myself included. I've gone 2 hours and I'm like, oh shoot, I'm still on TikTok. Like, I haven't done anything for my business. Don't be me. Find one and just duplicate it, copy the right cat, follow the right people, follow Montana. Montana's TikTok is Montana. What is it? Montana Pierre 1989. She's probably gonna kill me for putting that out there, but I literally
just don't go mass like my videos and we'll still be friends.
Yeah, no, I just go to your page and I look at your videos and then I copy them.
Copy all of them. Seriously, you guys, it's just
it works.
I know you're gonna ask the question of how, and I know we're gonna go forward, but you know what? This is on my heart at this second. You're gonna ask the question that says, how does somebody go and duplicate it? Like, how do they go and get on TikTok, right? Here's the thing, you guys. I'm a mom, and I'm a mom that barely gets dressed. I'm a mom that's just me, and I'm unapologetic about it. I'm a mom that wants to be relatable to the normal mom. Okay, I'm not glamorous. I don't wear cute stuff. I don't have my makeup done all the time, okay? Like anytime you see me have my makeup on, it's probably just like a really rough day, and that's why it's on. I go with the intentions of being me regardless with TikTok and with any of my social media platforms. It's either you're gonna like me or you're not gonna like me. Either way, I love me, you guys, and get on there. Just start getting on there. Just start making the videos. Even you guys, like I said, even if it's just a freaking simple point, do it. Do all the things, okay? Because you know what? Here I am 2 months later, and I shook my butt on TikTok the other day in front of my son, and he got all embarrassed, and I had to record it because I knew he would. But it's funny, right? But that took me 2 months. Okay? Do not unqualify yourself for something that is so dumb and easy. Stop counting yourself out just because it's uncomfortable. If you want to grow, if you want to see success, then guess what? This is your moment. This is your moment of saying, I'm ready to grow and I'm ready to do the things. Like everybody keeps telling me to get on TikTok. Just start making the TikToks. Okay? Get yourself planned to just do the dang thing. Right? Because you know what? How awful would it be to be like 2 months later and you see the people that were on this Zoom right now killing it on TikTok, but you're not because of fear, because of doubt. Okay, so often we have that fear and that doubt come in. You know why? Because you're disbelieving that you're allowed to do that. You're disbelieving in yourself on an instant. You're already unqualifying yourself, you guys. Stop doing that. Just stop. Seriously, just take my advice and stop and then start doing something good for your business. Because you know what? You know what not being on TikTok feels like. Do you know what my phone was like not being on TikTok? It was a big old egg goose. It was 0 and I was mad. All right, I was mad. So if you are in your business right now, I want you to get mad. I seriously want you to get mad at yourself right now and then just start doing the TikToks because you need to close that old chapter of saying, I'm not worthy and I'm not good enough and I'm unqualified to be on TikTok. Now, you know what? You know what? If Betty, that is 79 years old, is fine to be on TikTok and do her little thing, then me, 31 years old, I can be on TikTok too. Okay? And so just start doing it. Just prepare for yourself and start making the dang videos. Because why not? Like, why can't you sign 127 distributors? Why? Why can't you do that? The answer is you can. You can sign that right now. But you got to stop getting in your head, okay? The devil comes in and tells you lies. You need to tell him bye, okay? And you need to say, I'm going to open this chapter of something new because you want new results. Who on here wants new results right now? Like, go ahead and drop like a 4 in the comments right now in the chat if you want new results. So if you want new results, that means you got to open up this book and this new chapter and say, I'm going to be all in on TikTok and I'm going to do the thing. But you aren't going to get on there and be a consumer of TikTok. You're going to get on there and you're going to be a producer of making money on TikTok, you guys. Don't be a TikTok scroller, okay? Don't do that. If you are on your phone, that means you are on your phone to make money. You're on your phone to grow yourself, not watch the cute puppy dog video, not watch the Howlin' Husky, okay? You're on there to do something, but you know what? It starts within you right now. You have to choose right now to say, you know what? I don't like the girl I've been. I don't like the woman I've been. I don't like the man I've been. It's time to change. So just start. That's all I got.
Love it, love it, love it. Stop scrolling, start enrolling. We are all going to hit that TikTok mark. We are going to go hard on this, you guys. Montana's giving us so many amazing nuggets. And the fact that she has been able to sign this many people and she's willing to go online with all of us on a Sunday night, the day before the end of the month, like speaks volumes. And if we start implementing these things, amazing things are going to happen. And I was scrolling through like some of the comments, and there's a lot of questions on like, how do you do them or where do you do them? It doesn't matter. right? Like wherever you are, stop what you're doing and do it. You could be in your car. I've done a couple in my car. You can be in your car, you can be in your room, you could be outside, wherever you want to like stop, drop it, and make a TikTok, make a TikTok. I don't think there's any,
if you
right?
look on my TikTok, I made like a few of them, and I was in my chicken coop, y'all.
Yeah.
Like I was legit in my chicken coop with my chicken coop boots on and my chickens on my arm, and I was making TikToks.
Yep.
Get your family involved. If you have kids, get them in the TikTok with you. If you have pets, get them in the TikTok with you. If you go through mine, you're going to see my dog, you're going to see my chickens, and you're going to see my kids, and then you're going to see me too.
So another question, are all of your TikToks business related? You just kind of touched on that a little bit. I know your kids are in it, but are they all like, basically all?
Majority of them, yes. Okay, so I usually do like I switch it up. So I'll either do like 2 business, 1 motivation, because I love motivation. Mm-hmm. So this is something that fits me, okay? So I usually do like 2 business, 1 motivation, or I'll do 1 business, 2 motivation. Okay, so that's what I choose to do. If you want to do 2 business and like a funny one, then that's what you want to do because that fits you. Here's the thing, choose to do something on TikTok that if they go to your Instagram and they also go to your Facebook, they're going to see the consistency of that's who you are. Okay, don't go on TikTok and then you do something funny, but then you ain't funny on Instagram and Facebook. Okay, so be consistent with what you're bringing and the value you're bringing through all of it. Because if you go to my Facebook, my Instagram, and my TikTok, what are you going to see? You're going to see that I'm a single mom of 3. You're going to see that I'm a business owner, and you're going to see that I have chickens and a dog. You're going to see that I do motivation stuff because that's what fits me.
Perfect. Love it. Okay. So when somebody comments on your videos, are you messaging them in TikTok or do you take them to Instagram or Facebook?
So I don't have any conversations on TikTok besides telling them how to get hold of me on Instagram and Facebook. So if they comment on my TikTok video and they are not following me, I will say, hey girl, you are not following me. TikTok won't allow me to message you. Please message me TikTok on Instagram and I leave my handle, or Facebook and I leave my handle to let me know that you're serious. Okay. So I'll say that on there. And then if they are following me, then I will just straight message them and say the same thing. Basically like, hey, hon, I'm losing messages on here because I am. Lord Jesus, help me. I'm losing messages on here. So make sure you DM me TikTok, on Instagram, my handle, Facebook, my handle, so I know that you're serious about this. So that's how I transition them from TikTok over to my Instagram or Facebook.
Okay, perfect. I love that. So no matter what, I noticed because I was messaging people in TikTok and you can't tell if they've read it or not. It drives me absolutely insane. They just kind of leave you there and it's like, okay, so how many times have I followed up with you? Are you even opening this or even on TikTok? Like, what's going on? Okay, but I like how you said that. So like you lose your messages in the TikTok Messenger. You don't get to see everything. So message you on Facebook or Instagram. And then you just have them say TikTok or something simple like that.
Yep.
Perfect. Cool. Awesome. Okay, so I know we're getting closer our time. I've had a ton of people ask in the chat, how are you trading your new DTs? So I know you told us in the beginning, like you lost a few because you didn't have a system in place. So what are you doing now to kind of get them going? I know a couple of your DTs, just from the posts that they put on the VIP page, have like really taken off already.
Yeah, so I actually have 4 to 5 girls who are already Ruby structured and halfway there. One of them is almost there. She's like 500 GB away or something. So they're honestly kicking it. They are. But here's the thing, you guys. I had multiple of them block me the day after they joined. Okay, and we're gonna hit on this because guess what? The same thing is gonna happen to you too. Okay, you're going to sign up people and they're going to block you and disappear. You're going to sign up people who work for 2 days and then they disappear. Same thing happens here. So here's what I make sure of. 1, I am bringing the best me forward to invest into their business. Whether they choose to invest into their business is going to be up to them. Okay, and I seriously leave it at that because as long as I know that I bring me forward, the best me every single time, that's all that counts because I can't control their actions or their belief. Okay. So that's the first thing when it comes to enrolling distributors, period. Either you want it or you don't. I'm not here to force you or drag you along. So I have had people quit and I've had people block me. Guess what? Did I keep enrolling and keep doing the thing? Yes. Okay. I did not focus on the people who quit. I did not focus on the people who blocked me. I was like, oh, well, I feel sorry for you, because that is legit how I feel when people quit or block me, is I'm sorry for you. Okay. So the way I train them is, one, I get them to download the It Works app. And I have a system because I use the app called Bliss. Okay. If you type in Bliss, it'll come up boards. And so I use this app. It says task 1, day 1, task 2, day 1, task 3, day 1. So figure out what task you want them to do every single day. And how you want to work this, you guys, is start them off with a post, their samples, and a message to go and send to their friends, and a video. Okay. I use the Jade Hooper video that says how I work my business as a crazy mama or something like that. It's on her YouTube channel. I love it because it's just like truth and tips at the same time for a brand new distributor. Is gold. Okay. And then every time, so on day 2, guess what? You're going to dive them into a post and hacks, and you're going to dive them into messaging and following up again. And every day you just add another task. What do we do every day, you guys? We post, we message, we stories, we hack, we follow up, and we do videos, right? That's what we do. So every day I just add one more task to that. Okay. But here's the thing. So on day 1, I give them their It Works sample app. On day 2, or day 1, task 2, sorry, I give them a post for their page. And then I give them Jade's video. And then their last task is they're going to start messaging. Okay. They're going to go and send 30 messages. And then I'm going to help them reply. And I let them know, like, listen, do not reply to people by yourself. Like, you have no idea what you're doing. You have no idea even what to say, girlfriend. Snapshot it to me. I'm going to help you reply. Okay. Now by day 2 or 3, I'm going to dive them into my work sessions right away. Now, whether they want to show up or not, that's up to them. But I always put a replay in my team page of the task that we did. Okay. So that way, if they're at work or they have a crazy lifestyle, guess what? They can still go back and do the task for their business. So I get them involved into that right there. Okay. Every single day, because I do 2 work sessions a day, Monday through Friday for my team. And so the next thing is day 5. So I call day 5 a decision day. Okay. Decision day is if you have kept great communication with me, you have already either sold a sample or you have already enrolled a customer, and you're just like positive, you're here, you're doing it all the time. Guess what? Then I'm going to add you into my group chat. You're not getting into my group chat with my team if you're not working. It's not happening. Okay. So there's that aspect of it. Or day 2 could be not so pretty. And this is where they have ignored me and they have left me on red and they haven't done anything. Like I had one girl message me and she said, so when are you going to tell me to do with my business? And I was like, I already did, but I was waiting on you to like do it, like actually do it. Okay. And she was like, well, you need to train me. I was like, yeah, I do, but you got to actually talk back to me because I've already sent 4 messages and she didn't respond back to me. So I was like, why? How you want me to train you when you don't respond? And so I have that message that says like, listen, girlfriend, we need to have communication. We need to have communication of what you want for your business and to show up every single day. Like I understand that you join this business to see success, but if you don't show up, then I can't give you my 100% because you're not even giving yourself 100%. So that's one of my messages. And the other message I give them is I'm going to read it to you guys. So it's one of those messages where if they haven't like responded or did anything, they're going to get this message. And I'm going to read it to you guys and put it in here. Okay, so it says, hey girl, listen, I can't move forward until you take a step forward. I can only mentor you as much as you show up. I can only invest as much with you as you invest in yourself. I'm so proud of you for starting your business, which is a huge step, but showing up to get success doesn't happen without action. Let me know when you're ready to take this serious and move forward with your success. So I'm putting the ball back in their courts because I just asked them to show up and to see where they're at. Does that make sense, you guys? And so I want you guys to understand this when it comes to enrolling distributors is that not everybody is going to want to work. Not everybody wants this at the same level that you want it for them. And so invest what they invest into themselves. When in the beginning of my business, I always invested more into people than they wanted to invest in themselves. And that left me tired, and that left me exhausted, and that left me burnout, and that left me really disappointed because I was wanting something for somebody else that they didn't even want for themselves. And so what I chose to do over these last few years is just decide that if they want it, they're going to show up. Will I still send a message to them once a month to kind of like say, hey, like I'm here if you need me? Yeah, I will. Okay. I'm not heartless. I will reach out to them and say something like that because they do still care. But in it comes down to they have to want it more for themselves than I want it for them.
Yeah, and it's so true. I mean, it's like that saying, like, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. Like, we know that we have $1,000,000 opportunity at our hands, and sometimes it takes people longer to catch that vision than maybe it did, like when, Montana started, or maybe when I started, or some of you started. It's like some of you guys join and you're like, yes, I am going in, all in, balls to the walls. Like, I see that money, I'm going for it. Others, it takes like that, that thing in life that happens that is all of a sudden you're like, oh, I do need this business, and so it is important to like still talk to people that are on your team, even if they've ghosted you, just checking in like once a month, like Montana said, because
Yeah.
you never know what people are going through in the moment. And then you never know when they're going to come back and just be an absolute freaking rock star because the timing is going to be right for them. But you can't spend your time worried about the people who are not working. Spend all your time focused on the people that are. If you sign 100 people and 10 of them are working, those 10 are more than, that's 3 times the amount of people you need to go ambassador. Like, so don't ever worry about the people not working. Like that is, I feel like a huge hang up for a lot of people growing their teams is they spend so much time focusing on who's not working versus who is working. And it takes a very small amount of people, you guys, of working people who have the same vision as you to take you all the way to the top of this company. And you just keep enrolling and you'll find those people. So yeah, no, I absolutely love that. And Courtney just shared the Jade Hooper video. Thank you, Courtney. A couple people are asking if you would mind pasting that message into the chat.
I did.
Oh, perfect.
It's there.
Okay, so I know we have to wrap it up. So what is your last tip for us? And thank you again so much for doing this. So yeah, last tip. Biggest tip you can think of.
So my biggest tip to you guys right now is God wants to bless you guys. He wants to bless you bigger than what you feel right now, what you can envision right now, and what you know right now. But if you can't get yourself in a place of, I'm humble and I'm grateful and I'm so thankful, even if you only have 2 distributors right now, he's not going to give you more. If you are at the point in your business right now where you have 1 foot in and you have 1 foot out, okay, you're not going to get a team that way. Why? And I heard the saying, why would God bless you with a team that you're not willing to put both feet in for and take care of? Why would he do that? So if you are wondering why you are not enrolling distributors right now, why you're not signing customers, why your team isn't growing, it's you. You have to change. Okay. This business works. Okay. There's thousands upon thousands of people that have already showed you this, and you know this. And I'm sure this isn't the first story or the first Zoom that you have been on. So at what point are you going to actually take self-responsibility and self-acknowledge that it's you that has to grow? That it's you that has to change, that it's you that has to get stronger, that it's you that has to show up better. Because you know what? Nobody in this business is going to ask you to be perfect. You don't need to be perfect, okay? You don't need to compare yourself to me. You don't need to compare yourself to anybody. What you need to do is say, you know what? I was really good yesterday, but today I'm going to be even better. Because how are you supposed to grow a successful business when all you keep saying and venting is I'm not where I want to be, and I'm not signing customers, and I'm not signing distributors, and all my team quit, and all this negativity spewing bull crap, okay, that you're doing to yourself. How are we supposed to pull anything good out of there when you won't even give yourself anything good to talk about, when you won't even give yourself anything good to think. Manifesting your life and believing even when it's hard, you guys, that's what grows you. We're in a season right now of where you are meant to grow. You are meant to grow right now at this very moment. But if you decide that's too painful or that is too uncomfortable, then we're going to go into 2021 and you're still going to be the same person. You're still going to be the same leader. You're still going to have the same enrollments or lack of. But if you really in your heart just say, you know what? I know she's in here and I really want to pull her out right now. Guess what? Stop talking about it and start taking action. So many times, you guys, we always say, well, I want this and I want that. Well, guess what? You can want and want and want over here, but if you don't actually want followed by action, it doesn't give you a result that's good for your business. Okay? I can want to be a Superman. I can want to be a unicorn. All right. I can want to make $1 billion right now. But if I don't have the action and the belief and the faith and the humbleness and thankfulness behind me in my life and in my business every day, why would I ever get a result that's good if I don't have those things? So you guys, it starts right now in your leadership. It starts right now in you as a person. Somebody's unmuted. Okay, there we go. Now I can see. In you. But you can't show up to your business and say, this is wrong and this is wrong. Anybody a nitpicker in here? Hey, I've done that. You can't nitpick at every single thing that you don't like and not come to the table and bring solutions to your business. So what is your guys' solutions right now? What have you not done that you know you need to do? And that's going to be the answer to the type of success that you choose to have. So you know what? Start working on you, your change and your mentality and your action every single day and be consistent no matter how you feel, you guys, and the success is yours. You can have it. And that's all I got, girl.
Dude, preach, mic drop. I'm like, that was so good. So many amazing tips. Thank you so much for taking the time out tonight and doing this with us. We all appreciate it. I did record it, so I'll make sure to send the recording out to everybody. And I'm excited to see, I want to hear from everybody in a month and just see like how your journeys are going. Whether you tell your leaders and they tell us, but I want to see all your guys' success with TikTok. And I just am so thankful for you, Montana. And a bunch of people are saying in the chat they didn't get the message.
Okay, I'm putting it back in here.
Perfect. Yeah, so motivating, so uplifting. That's what Ashley said. So good.
There's 2 of them, 2 different ones. Do you see them?
No, they're not coming through for some reason.
Oh, I'm sending them to Emily. Oh my Lord. That's why.
Emily's like, yay!
Emily is getting my message.
No,
there you go.
Grace. That's my girl anyway. LOL. Okay, awesome. If you guys want to copy and paste those real quick. And then I will put them in the recording as well when we post a recording. But I want to point out one more thing, you guys, real quick. Look at Montana's adorable kids. Like, she is implementing this business into her life every single day. And she lets her kids do it with her. And that is a huge thing. And I love that you had them come on tonight because a lot of people wouldn't do that. A lot of people have their doors closed when they're, being in it. And I just think that it's such a huge statement that all your kids can come on and we just want to say hi.
Hi. Hi.
All right, girl. Thank you so
much. Bye.
Thank you. Family call in an hour, guys. Don't miss it.
Bye, guys.
All right, bye.